I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Sam here to show you how to get internet on your Xbox 360 without it being hooked up to the wireless adapter or the adapter, whatever, and without using a Xbox 360 wireless adapter. As you can tell, I am hooked up to the Xbox 360 with a Ethernet cord, which is hooked up. It is hooked up to my Xbox 360 or my computer directly into the back. My computer is wireless. Now, your computer needs to be wireless. Like, if it's not, like if it's hooked up to the wireless adapter, then what's the point? Just hook that right up to the Xbox 360. If you only have one Internet cord, then you just switch it off back and forth. But this is how, if you're not anywhere near a wireless adapter or anything like that, as you can tell, I'm not at all. I'm gonna show you guys how to get your Xbox 360 online. Okay, so here we go. So go to your computer. And then what you want to do is go to Start, Control Panel. Now turn your Xbox 360 off. So your Xbox 360 should be off. So okay, so Xbox 360 not on. It's hooked up directly to the back. So when your Xbox 360 is hooked up to your computer and is off, go back to your computer and then open up Control Panel, or go to Start, Control Panel, Network and Internet. Network and sharing. If you're on XP or other things that's different than this, I can't help you because I don't know. Okay, then go to Manage Network Connections. Then you'll see something like this. Now, if you have more than one hooked up, whatever, look for local area connection and wireless, whatever your wireless is named. Okay, if you have more than one local area connection, unplug whatever else is hooked up to your computer and look for it, and make sure your Xbox is not on. So, once you do all that, highlight both of them and right-click Bridge Connections. Now, this should take a little bit of, should take a couple of seconds. And if you're thinking, I already done this and it didn't work, I'll show you guys how to make it work. Once you do that, now these two connections are completely bridged over to each other. Okay, make sure you are connected to make sure you're connected to the internet. So if you're not connected to the internet, okay, so if you're not connected to the internet, restart your computer or reconnect yourself to the internet. Okay, once you have internet, you can close these out. Next, what you're going to do is start up your Xbox 360. Make sure no discs inside so it doesn't start it up for you. Okay, then turn your Xbox on. Push the escape button so it opens up. And then your Xbox will connect. If it doesn't connect to Xbox Live, I'll show you a solution to fix it. Okay, as you can tell, I did sign to Xbox Live, but if you don't sign to Xbox Live, go like this. You should be under My Xbox. Turn my controller. My Xbox, scroll all the way over to System Settings. Go to Network Settings, Wire Network, then Test Xbox Live Connection. This usually fixes what is wrong with it, but if it doesn't, if it still fails, then go to Configure Network. And then you'll see these DNS settings and primary DNS server, or primary DNS server, secondary DNS server. These are the two things you're going to need. Also, you probably will need your IP address, subnet max, and gateway. Those you might need those. So now we're going to go back to our computer, and open up CMD. If you're like, I don't, CMD, when I search CMD it doesn't work, then search run and then type in CMD there. Okay, once you do that, type in this IP config all, or /all. Then I'll give you a list of all this stuff. Okay, what you're gonna do is go to the top and you'll see Windows IP configuration. Then you'll see Internet Adapter Network Bridge. That's the bridge we made. And you'll see Internet Adapter, whatever else stuff is. Then you just see a bunch of lists. If you don't see your DNS settings there, you can do this like I don't. You can do IP config just like that. Scroll up to the top and you'll see Internet Adapter Bridge, Network Bridge. Okay. Then what you want to do is you'll see default gateway, subnet max, and IP4 address. What you're going to need to do is get the default gateway. So open up your internet browser and type in that default gateway and hit enter. Not showing you guys my internet. Then you'll have a big list of all this stuff. I'm going to show you only pictures of it. Okay, so pictures of this stuff. So as you can tell in the picture, you'll see up on the top corner here, in that picture, you're gonna see settings. If you're on a different, internet browser thing crap, that's okay. Okay, different stuff. All you need to do is get your way over to broadband or some sort of settings where you can see your IP address, subnet max, and all that. This stuff here. Okay, this is what you're gonna need. For this, you're gonna need the IP address, the submax, and all that. But you're like, okay, now what else do I need? You're gonna need the DNS, these two things right here, the primary DNS and the secondary DNS. Now go back to your Xbox 360. Sorry if I'm making this a little confusing. Then you see the DNS settings here. That's where you're gonna put in. Okay, you're gonna click manual, and then you're gonna see. Okay, as you can tell, my first two digits are 68. And then on the computer, first digit is 68. Okay, so put those in and click done. If it still doesn't work, put the IP address, subnet max, and gateway information, which is on your computer. Those two will be up in there too. Okay, all that information is there. So take all this information and put it onto your Xbox 360. Now you're not gonna need the additional stuff because that's proxy servers. I'm pretty sure. Not really 100%, but because it's like username, password, service, don't know, have no idea. And then advanced settings, that's just a bunch of other mumbo jumbo. So once you do that, what you're gonna do is test Xbox Live connection. Yes, sign out. Then it will do the Xbox 360 to the network. Now, if this fails, you messed up with the bridging. Then it'll go to network and internet. If you didn't do the DNS correctly, if you did the DNS, just the two DNSs, and it failed with a network, that means you need to put the IP address and the submax and the gateway. And if that makes it, you got the internet to the Xbox Live, which means you've completely did it. Then you just gotta push start, or the guide button, go down to your guy, and sign in. And there you guys go. You've successfully gotten Xbox Live on your Xbox 360 without paying for the wireless adapter. So there you guys go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Rising Underdogs with Kadum1013. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.